Larry Louters, Dylan. I come up here so I can see all your faces. This was a hard decision, but I want to thank the body for the passion that was here. I came to this thing thinking there was going to be a lot of deliberations, and I'm an academic, and so I thought I had these really good logical arguments, and I will sway folks. But there wasn't a speech given on the floor of Synod that swayed a vote either direction. We could have taken this vote on Monday. But the value of being here together to make the decisions was priceless. You now have a face of the opposition. I have a face of people I agree. I joked with Darren this morning, I'm going to plant a deep fake on the internet that says, I, Darren, recede my position, and I completely agree with Larry Louters. But that aside, I want to say how this feels to Neyland and to Grand Rapids East. The HSR builds this wall of protection for the holiness of the church. You came with a passion to do that, and you did that. This action feels like cleaning house. But I want to speak to the unity of the church. We're not going anywhere. We need you, but you need us. And so we will take this decision seriously. We will wrestle with it. But here's what you're asking me to do. I need to go back to my console and say, the spirit we've been following for 10 years was a false spirit. The fruits we see in this young woman who's serving as a deacon are not really the fruits of the Spirit. That's going to be a hard task. But now with this HSR, we have unleashed something in our church. I not only have to do that, I have to go to this couple and say, we have to initiate discipline. And you have to do that. You have to do that with the same-sex married people in your church. And here's the clinker. You're going to have to do it with your married, your divorced and remarried folks as well. Good luck on that one. We have done and built a wall. Very nice. I understand protection of the holiness of the church. But we've lost a little view of grace in this process. And that I mourn. Okay. So that is going to be a hard thing. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to take this seriously. But I will say we're not likely to initiate discipline against this couple. That's what got us in this pickle in the first place. These people were judged to be members in good standing, and I still remember the council meeting, and for the third year in a row, this young lady was getting the most votes. And I looked at everybody around the room and I says, we have two choices here. We can either honor the wishes of the congregation and see them as a call from God, or we have to make them members not in good standing. We have to place them under church discipline. And I went around the room and I said, are you willing to do that? No one is willing to do that. And now I have to go back and do that this time. And I don't think we're going to have the stomach to do that. But we want to be here in the CRC. And folks, we have mourned and lamented the way we've dealt with our LGBTQ brothers and sisters. We have just set the bar impossibly high to do that in love. I don't know how we do that when you come people who are seeing the gift. I wish we had the breath to interpret these scriptures as not pertaining to homosexual activity in a committed marriage. We can still have a high standard of marriage. But now you have these folks.
Mr. Chairman, point of order. We just made a decision, and you have the gall to stand up there and tell the body that you are not going to abide by what the body decided and what they gave the General Secretary to do. Please stop.
Thank you. It's not always easy being up here. And I feel for the brothers and sisters at Neyland. It has been a difficult decision for all of us. I wanted to afford our brother Larry a few minutes to to express what he has so far. Yes, we have made the decision, and I think it's important to just give some opportunity to hear some of the things that he's got. So I will allow just another minute
So,
in extending grace to you.
thank you. Yes, to clarify, we will follow this admonition about the deacons holding position seriously. But you do understand that the challenge, and it's interesting that this homosexual same-sex married couple is so near and dear to Brother Blake's heart, but I would challenge him to do the good hard work of married and remarried in the pornography. We have set ourselves up to stand on this wall of our theology with not a lot of grace. I would love to see this this denomination lead with grace, and when there's doubt, let's lead with grace and not with our rules. Thank you.
Thank you.